Hey friends, it's Steph. Oh, please excuse my voice, but I just wanted to make a video today, so it'll be a quick one. This is just a Hobby Lobby haul that I did last weekend. I'm sure that's where I got sick. No, we went to town and we went shopping, and on Monday I felt it creeping into my throat, and sure enough, by Monday night I was down. It was a very long week. But I got quite a few things at Hobby Lobby, and then I got this I want to show y'all in just a second. But the first thing I got was some balsa wood. This was one big long piece, and of course broke in the car. This balsa wood is so easy to break, but I've really gotten to where I like working with it because it's so easy to cut. I just got a couple of wider pieces, two different sizes of these little rectangle pieces. I'm not sure if these tell me how long they are. This one was $1.49. This is 1/8 by 3/8 by 36. They're all 36 inches long. So it gives you quite a bit to work with. If you're going to use these, this could be trim of some sort. This one is a triangle shaped, and it was 36 inches. It is now in 3 different sized parts. So, and then this one is a little thicker than this other one. This is 3/16 by 3/8 by 36 inches. So I thought it was a nice size. And then these bigger ones, oh, this one was $1.99. Let me put these back here so they don't get broke back there. And then these two pieces were a little bit more expensive. They're $4.99 a piece. They're 1/8 by 4 inch by 36 inch. So they're 4 inches wide here. I like those for cutting for cabinetry and such like that. Works really well. So I did place a Temu order, and this was one of the things I got. Now, I got this on a deal. It was like $6. I did have to pay $2.99 shipping, so it ended up costing me like $9 total. And you guys, I absolutely love it. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod for a second so I can get you guys down in here. Now, the best part, you ready for this? Look at that, you guys. Isn't it fabulous? It is a book nook, and it's just dinosaurs. It was super easy to put together. I think it took me less than 2 hours to do. And the only complaint I'll have is this one right here had 2 pieces that latched down into holes on this baseboard. The back hole was not big enough, and I think it just was miscut the way it looked. So what I did, I just took a pair of pliers and cut off the back notch and stuck it down in the front notch, and it's just fine. I was able to fix it. Everything else, y'all, fit perfectly together. These little books were little pieces of wood covered with stickers. They were so easy to do. I actually loved doing it, you guys. And for $9, I mean, it's pretty nice. It was good quality. It's all, this dinosaur here, his little legs move. You've got a little door back there, a frame with fossils in it. Then this cabinetry with fossils. There's some little scrolls, some more books on the bottom. Y'all, it just was super fun to put together. It really was. The quality is definitely there. I was not disappointed in this for $9 total with shipping. It got to my house super quick, I think within 2 days. I'm going to put you guys back up on the thing. The lights are just a row of LEDs that came with it. It has a battery pack that fits on the back. It did take 2 AAA batteries, which I actually had some. We try to keep AAA and AA on hand, but they went in there. And you see on the backs, and these were already done. You don't have to glue this on or anything. Everything comes already attached to the sides and everything. The top looks just like a wall with a little bit of greenery there. Sorry, I need to scoot over a little bit. That wall has this dinosaur. Then these pieces were the last ones you put in. And it all just sat down there. I will say my thumb is sore from pushing these little things down in there. And a couple of times I had to get, y'all, I used my phone. Don't tell my husband. But I just used the edge of my phone to hammer some pieces in because they weren't going in very easily. Not because they didn't fit, just because it was just awkward. And so I made sure to, I just used my phone to do that. These little pieces punched out very easily. They are labeled like you have a sheet A, B, C, D. Don't punch all those things out until you follow the instructions on your little booklet that comes with it, because they go together in a certain order. So, y'all, I just love it. I thought it was so fun. And even all of my family was very impressed. And y'all know with my miniatures, they're always like, yeah, that's real cute, Mom. Or that's cute. But everybody liked that. My husband and my daughters all liked it. I did go to Target. I found some dinosaur balls. I thought we would open these. I may be able to use them in the Jurassic Park theme. Sorry guys, I'm looking for my tweezers. There they are. So I thought maybe we could use them. I am hoping for the T-Rex because it comes with the Barbasol can. And if y'all are familiar with the movies, they had the Barbasol can is where the guy was trying to steal the embryos for all the different animals in the park. And he was going to sell them to a rival company. And it was refrigerated. It looked on the outside like a Barbasol shaving cream can. And you couldn't tell the difference. And so that's where the theme came from. And that's the Barbasol can. That only comes with the T-Rex. I do know that much. That's all I know, y'all. Let me see what's in this one. This one's cute. It's got a little case with it. There's your little species, and it has a number on it. And I believe you can scan those and stuff. I'm not really 100% sure. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Y'all, I was so sad. So we went to Target. They had these. They had the new, and y'all, MGA's Miniverse has been coming out with so much stuff. I mean, you can't even keep up with it. And I don't know how anybody just purchased it all. I think a lot of people online get it sent to them. Excuse me, guys. I will be coughing. I do have a drink, though. There's some parts to it. I don't think we got the T-Rex because I don't see the Barbasol can anywhere, so I'm a little sad. Here's our little dinosaur, and then you put all this together within this, and then it sits in this little case as a display. I'm not going to put them together. I'm going to wait. We'll do those together. I only got 2 of them, so I didn't think y'all would mind if I opened these. I know this is not a Miniverse page, but you guys do know that all my shorts are Miniverse, and I do love Miniverse. I'm just a little annoyed because they're coming out with so much. I just want the animals at this point. They have a lot of fun ones, but you guys, what am I going to do with all that stuff? I keep thinking about it. I try to keep my brain focused in that I don't need all that stuff. It just takes up space. And once you put it together, it becomes a dust collector. My house is surrounded by fields, and we get more dust, you guys. It's just ridiculous. Everything is full of dust in my house. I can dust one day and literally within 2 days you have to dust again. It is awful. So all of this stuff just collects dust. I can't get this one open, y'all. How do I get it open? There we go. So this one has an egg one, and y'all can see it. It just looks like it's a little egg. The dinosaur, I guess, is inside that egg. It has this little container. You see why I wanted them, and I thought they would look so nice in the dinosaur display. This one is not the T-Rex either, y'all. Darn it. I'm disappointed. And that's another thing about these. When I want to buy one, I want to buy which one I want. I don't want to have to guess. Now, a lot of them do have cheat codes. If you're new to these and you're interested in purchasing some, I will put the cheat codes down in the description box. A website, Meeny Miny Mo, I believe is the name of her site. She goes through and she finds all these cheat hacks and everything and creates little sheets for them. So really worth it if you don't want to just be purchasing these. But some of them will have pinholes, and you go to look for the pinholes. Well, some of them don't have the pinholes, so it's really frustrating. And they are a lot of trash too, y'all. That bothers me about them too. Okay, that was everything extra I had bought, and I wanted to show you guys. So, you know, we talked about I wanted to do a series after the holidays. Sorry, I had to get a drink, everybody. On if we can miniaturize it, or can we make it mini or whatever. So my daughter had these. They're little ice cream bites. They were delicious, by the way. I tasted one. And they came in here, and so I told her to save this container for me because, you guys, I see potential here. I haven't 100% decided what I want to put in here. Now, this obviously would not be 1/12 scale, but I feel like 1/24 or 1/48 scale we could put in here, which will probably test my patience to the very end. But we're going to see if we can do something with this, okay? So this is on the track for something with that series. We'll see how it comes out. Now, at Hobby Lobby, my goal for that series is not just to buy things. But when I was at Hobby Lobby, they had this really nice box. These were all 50% off. You know, that's the only reason I purchased them. It was normally $8.99, so I got it, say it was $9, I got it for about $4.50. I think that is a very reasonable price, you guys, and I didn't hate that price, so I went ahead and bought it. Now, I want you guys to tell me what you think this little box can be. What can we put a miniature of in here? My husband had a very good idea that I'm going to go with, but I do want to hear what you guys have to say too, because maybe we can use that for something else, or maybe I can get another one of these boxes. I'm not going to tell you guys, but y'all tell me in the chat what you think this one could be. I bought one more container. These were, sorry, I got to reach down by me. This one was $12.99, but it was 50% off as well. So about $7 I got this one for, or $6.50. It is just like a little metal lunchbox. I do have a plan for this one, and when I get the Temu stuff in, you guys might have a guess at it. But again, I want you guys to tell me what you think about it. And I don't know exactly how we're going to set it yet. I was thinking about removing this top maybe, spray painting the inside. But again, I just have thoughts going on in my brain right now. I haven't 100% decided. I do know what I want to put in here though. And when I tell you guys, you're going to love it. So, and you're going to say, that's perfect. But I do want to know what you guys think too. It is like a lunchbox kind of thing. A cafeteria would be cute in here. But my goal is for all of us to come up with some ideas so that even if you don't like the idea that I do with mine, that you guys have some ideas to do with it as well, because you might want to do this too. So those were the two things I purchased for that challenge. Now, I do have one more thing for the challenge that I did not purchase. We did go to Sam's that day as well. And, of course, Walter's going to wait until I'm filming to start whining, you guys. My daughter loves these pineapple spears at Sam's, so I got her some. And my husband, for whatever reason, he grabbed the box. And so he's like, I don't know why. I said, I thought we could use the box. So we put the spears in it to bring it home. But you guys, I have a plan for this. It's going to go like this. Y'all tell me what you think it can be. But I do have a plan for it. I have an idea. But y'all tell me what you think as well. So we're going to miniaturize this and see what we can do with that. So already we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects for this whole thing. We'll see how it goes. I hope it goes as well as it does in my brain. Y'all know my brain always works way faster than anything else of me. So, but I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So you guys tell me in the comments what you think about all of that. Our next project, though, that we are going to work on, I am going to have a Temu haul. And when you see the Temu haul, you'll know why I want to do it quickly, because we're going to use a lot of the items in there for our Christmas shop, okay? Because that is going to come after, I believe, next week we'll do the Dinosaur, and then we'll move into the Christmas shop. I forgot to bring that room box over here, but I will next week and show you what I'm going to do with it, or maybe I'll just post some pictures in the community of the box that I'm going to use. And my husband did tell me that he thought we had everything I needed to cut the windows out of that. So I need to find my other windows to make sure that I have them. And if I don't have windows, you know what? Maybe I'll take a crack at making some. All right, so here's the things. I shared the video that Notorious Crafts did when she went shopping for miniatures at Hobby Lobby. I love when she makes those videos because it gives me ideas of things to look for when I go. My store was set up completely different than hers, not as organized at all. So I had to go on the hunt for all of the stuff that she showed, but I liked everything that she showed us. So I got these, and everything was 50% off. Okay, so these were $2.99, so I got them for $1.50. These are just little wrapped gifts. These are going to be for, a lot of the things I got are for the Christmas shop, okay? So I got those. These I thought might be a little big, but I thought they were super cute. These I think are technically ornaments. They come in this My Little Christmas section, so they are a little pricier. They were $4.99, but of course they were half price, so $2.50 for those, and I thought they were super pretty. I don't know if y'all remember, a while back we hauled a fireplace that I had that I'm going to hope to put that in the shop. And I thought this would be a cute little decoration to sit up on the mantle of the fireplace where it just said Merry Christmas. So yes, I just bought this for those little things, you guys. I'm sure we can find something to do with those pony beads. They make nice lamps and stuff, so we'll see. That was $1.50 for that. I found these little ornaments. Now, I'm still kind of on the fence on these, y'all, because I still think they're a little big, but I loved them so much, and I couldn't find anything smaller. So I went ahead and got these. They were $5.49, so $3. They are very good quality. They're very heavy in this package, and there's 36 of them. There's green, red, silver, and gold. I thought those were super cute, so I went ahead and got them. And y'all just, yeah, I'm going to say super cute a lot. Y'all know how I am. I got these. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these, but I thought they were super cute. So I thought maybe as wall hangings or something like that they could hang up. So I might paint some of them and hang them up, like, you know, people could buy this for their home, you know, because it's a Christmas shop. So I thought that was really cute. I love the truck with the tree in the back, though. That is my favorite. The Christmas tree and the candy cane, and of course the stocking. I love these, so I thought they were super cute. $2.49, so they were $1.25 to purchase, which isn't too bad, you guys. You get a lot of pieces in here. Let me see if it sells 54 pieces, and you get the little tray. So I thought, you know, that'll be pretty good. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these little trucks. How cute are these? I really like these. These were $3.99, so $1.50. No, $2. They're $4, so they were $2. But they're like resin, and I just thought they were adorable. You could add ornaments, you could add shading to the tree just to make it look a little nicer. The painting's not the best. I mean, like, look, there's the black paint up on there, but y'all know, I'm sure they're made in a factory in China, and we don't get the best quality that way, but we can repaint them. I could do a red one, a blue one, a green one, you know, something like that. So I just thought they were adorable, so I had to have those. I got these little bells because I thought these kind of looked like ornaments, So I thought maybe that would work. Again, I'm going to try it and see what works in the shop and what doesn't. And we'll see what we do, what we end up doing with these or the ornament balls. But these are little bells. And I liked the colors of these. I think I got red and green ones of those too, but I cannot remember. This is a sewing tool. It's to mark seams. It's a chalk wheel. So I got that. That had nothing to do with miniatures, but I got this in the miniature section. This is a wreath. It says ivy garland, but I'm going to make it into a wreath probably. Haven't 100% decided yet. So I thought it was really cute. $1.49 with a red ribbon on there or something. I thought that will look nice. It could end up being garland on the fireplace. We'll see what we end up doing with that. Y'all remember the classroom and we needed a ball and I couldn't find a ball? I still never found a ball, but I did find these. These were in the wood section. Again, the wood section was half off as well, or 40% off. So I'm going to use my wood putty, seal off those and paint this and put it in the classroom because y'all know it's been driving me nuts that I did not have a ball. So I just got these and I figured these can be used for other things as well. For less than $1, that wasn't too bad. I did get some paint. I got a pretty maroon color, antique maroon. I needed some more green. This is wild wasabi. I got another berry red. I don't think I had berry red. I had some brighter reds like fire engine red. So I knew I needed a couple of Christmassy colors. And then I got, this is deep Viridian. It looked like a nice Christmas green, so I got that. And then I must not have got the red and green bells. So the last thing I got was this sled. I thought this would look nice in the store with like maybe a teddy bear sitting in it or something. We'll figure something out. I've got some pipe cleaners that I think we can make a teddy bear out of, and maybe some of those gifts could sit in here as decoration in the shop. So I thought that was really nice. This was $3.29. I think Hobby Lobby's miniatures are pretty good priced. You know, most of them are under $5, so I don't hate that at all. So I did go shopping in the miniature section. They did have quite a bit of Christmas stuff in the miniature section, so you might make sure you check there if you're looking for Christmas miniatures to either make a Christmas house or to decorate your dollhouse that's already done, or to do like what we're doing and making a little shop. I thought that a lot of these things would come in handy for that. Our Temu haul will have a lot more Christmas stuff. Y'all, I'm so excited for this haul. I think I ended up with like 37 items. I will say Temu's prices have gone up, you guys. So I shop very carefully. If it looks like something I don't want to spend a lot of money on, I just take it out of my cart and I don't get it. I try to get the best deals that I can. I think for the $37 items, I spent about $75 maybe. And some of the things aren't just miniatures though, so I have to go through and see what all I bought for this and what I bought for other things. I don't even know some of the other things that I might have gotten right off the top of my head, but I did do a Temu haul. This apparently was after, you know, the new tariffs and stuff went into effect, but there were no extra tariffs or anything on there. It didn't just let me shop from local warehouse, so I don't think that's impacting us this time. I don't know though, so just keep an eye on that if you do shop on Temu. But that's everything I got. I have a couple of miniature websites that have been popping up. I want to ask you guys about them. I can't remember them off the top of my head because I like to make sure that websites are legit before I shop on them, especially if they pop up on Facebook, because I know there's a lot of scams on Facebook. So thank you guys for all the well wishes while I was sick. I am on the mend. I feel like I'm getting better. My voice actually sounds better than it did the last 2 days. So you can go with that on how I was feeling 2 days ago. I did take a half a day off on Friday and I just napped. I napped most of the morning today because I have just been exhausted. So, but I did want to get on here and get a video made. So I hope you guys liked everything. Let me know what you think about the projects we can do in the Make It Miniature series. And let's see what kind of ideas you guys come up with. So thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like the content, make sure you hype the video. Somebody told me you can only hype on your phone. So I don't know if that's true or not, guys. I really still haven't figured out what the hype button does. If anybody knows what it does, if you have a channel and you know what the hype button does, please let us know in the comments so I'm not just wasting people's time to hype my videos. But thank you so much, everybody. I will see you next week. Probably not until the weekend. I was hoping to get some things done this week, but it's just kind of hectic, you know. During the week is hard for me, and I do have a lot of bear orders that I have to get done. So if you guys like everything, just give me a like, give me a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you all soon. Thanks, everybody.